Maybe you're a public figure, or maybe you're just surrounded by people who mock you, criticize you, call you out on your appearance. Either way, this video will help you figure out exactly what it means contrary to what you think and what to do. I know it hurts, and I'm not here to tell you to be the bigger person and just work on yourself, because it does hurt. Appearance is linked to identity, it does hurt, and there is the double voice of what people are telling you and what you confirm about yourself, your own self critic, inner critic, and so it really hurts. And how are you supposed to feel beautiful in a world that constantly reminds you that you are not, or constantly show you that you are not? But in this video, I will prove to you that those comments actually show you that your beauty is doing something right, and that this is not the loss that you think. It's actually, for so many reasons, a very big win for you. Let me show you how to turn that pain into a fierce confidence. First, I really don't want us here to brush away the pain that it is. Way too often as women, we receive comments on our appearance, and this is never okay. No matter that you have the shoulders to take it, no matter that you developed some self humor and self auto derision to try to compensate it, it's never okay. It's normal to feel hurt, and it doesn't mean that you like humor or that you like self development or anything like that. Personally, I've never been a big public figure, but in my daily life, I received a lot of comments on my appearance. And I know that it feels like humiliation at best and confirmation of your worst fear about yourself at worst. Appearance attacks go straight to your identity. For your brain, no matter how you tell yourself that beauty appearance is superficial, for your brain it is not. For your brain is way more than aesthetic, it's its full sense of self. So even the most confident woman will freeze when she will receive a comment about her appearance. It is personal. Okay, I really want to start with that because so often when this happens, the first answer is like, work on yourself, this is just a projection, blah blah blah. Okay, but it does hurt, and it's normal that it hurts. And whatever you do that you will gain more confidence, work on yourself, do self development, it will always hurt to receive this kind of comments. But if you understand why people actually do it, and you realize it's really not what you think, and then if you prepare for the next time what you can actually do that will make you empowered in that moment, that's how you gain your power back, and that's how you ride it. So first, why do people do it? Because most of the time we think people are just jealous, people are just projecting, people this and that. But this creates even more hate toward them, even more misunderstanding, even more feeling of injustice. It's not helping anyone. It's not making you feel better knowing that people are jealous of you, or people hate you, or people this and that. So there are a lot of mechanisms at play, and depending the person, it can be various reasons. But the common factor is that it's always more about them than it is about you. And I know it's easy to say, but it's the truth. And here are a few things that can happen. For example, maybe what you said or what you did, or just your simple existence as you are, triggered an insecurity into someone else, and their reaction mechanism is to put you down, to tear you down, because that's the only way for them to go back to their own safety, to be okay with themselves. It can also be that maybe what you show by speaking, by existing, by dressing like you dress or whatever, is showing them something that they have been suppressing in themselves. And so it triggers them so much that they need to comment, they need to say something, or they need to show you. It can be that they criticize or comment or make you feel a certain way just because it's been instilled into women to compare and to compete instead of connect. So you see that just the common factor is that whatever is happening here, it is way more about them than it is about you. So why is it actually a big win for you when this happens? The thing is that when this happens, even when A woman sometimes will pretend to ignore you just to make you feel bad, just to make you feel ugly, just to make you feel unseen. Women will do that. It happened to me. So sometimes it's comments, sometimes it's fake ignorance, sometimes it's criticisms, sometimes it's in real life, sometimes it's in social media. Doesn't matter when this happens. I want you to realize that first, your appearance is triggering something into someone else. So think of it as how powerful is your beauty? How powerful is yourself? How powerful is your appearance? So that it can trigger a practical reaction into someone else's. So first rest into that thought that, wow, my appearance is triggering a reaction. You are seen. Your presence is powerful in itself. You shine and you reveal shadows into other people's. Once again, it doesn't mean that you need to accept any insult. You can have your boundaries. You can say what you think. You can say that it's not okay. You can leave the rooms where this happens, of course, but don't leave the room looking down. Don't leave the room being like, okay, I wanted to be an influencer or a fitness girl, but as soon as I post something, everyone is mocking me. So, okay, I'm not gonna do that then with my life. This is what I really wanted to do, but then I will not do that. Okay, what can I do with my life? People are always mocking. No, leave the room looking up. Wow. Okay, maybe that's not what I want to do with my life. Maybe I don't want to be in this room doing that any longer anymore. But wow, I noticed that my presence, my existence, my appearance is triggering something without me even trying, without me even wanting it. It's triggering reactions, strong reactions to other people. They feel the need to ignore me, to make me feel bad for some reason. They find the need to criticize, write comments, take time from their day, their family, their wife, their kids to come here and say something to me just because of my presence. How powerful is it? Stay here with me because at the end of this video, I will tell you exactly what you can do when this happens with clear examples. But first, I really want you to change your mindset and understand that you are winning. When this happens, you are winning. You are already winning. Your presence is triggering other people. This is the first thing. And second thing is that you need to understand that why people do that is because they don't feel any empathy for you. Because to be able to criticize someone, to comment on someone's appearance, you need to have no empathy for that person. Because if you were having empathy, you would not be able to do that. You would feel like, oh, I would not want to tell to someone something that I wouldn't want to hear myself. And the thing is that why they don't have any empathy for you, sometimes it's because some people don't have empathy, okay? But it's a rare case of sociopaths, okay? But most of the time, they don't have empathy for you because you are beautiful. And that's the crazy truth that because you are beautiful, they think that she can take it. She's already lucky. She should not be so lucky. She can take it. I don't have empathy. She's so beautiful. She already has everything she wants in life. I will comment. She cannot have that much. So they don't feel empathy for you because you look beautiful. Because they see your power, your presence, your all that you have, your luck. This is why they don't have empathy for you, and this is why they comment. So when this happens, rest first before thinking what to do, what can I do, what should I do. First, rest into yourself. Okay, you have your own inner criticism. That's okay. We all have it. But rest a moment into those thoughts that I feel so powerful that my only existence can trigger other people. That my image, the image that I sent to other people seems so good, so beautiful, so arrived, so lucky, so blessed that they don't have any empathy for me and that they can comment. and that they can do this and that to me because they don't feel my pain, because they think that I have no pain, because they think my life, my face, my appearance, that everything is so perfect, that everything is so beautiful. Rest into that. Okay, now one question that was always in my mind is, what should I do? I feel like I'm a loser any way I take. A lot of people used to touch my hair on the street. I don't know them. They touch my hair and they comment on my hair. And I used to not know how to react because most of the time I know that they don't do it like to be mean, or they just do it because it's strange to them. And it can be a reason. I mean, we always say like people are jealous, people are projecting or whatever, but sometimes it's just different. Sometimes they just don't know how to react and they do that. It doesn't always come from a jealous, mean place. But still, it's not enjoyable for me to receive it. Oh, it's like a sponge. Oh, your hair are like a sponge. I never saw some hair like this. It's like a sponge. What should I do? I know the person doesn't have mean intents, but still, I don't want to be there and take that, especially in a time where I was not accepting or loving my hair, and it was hurtful because my own inner critic was telling me that your hair are ugly, your hair are like so dry, your hair are so different. So I didn't want to hear that, and I always struggle knowing what should I do. Should I say something mean? Should I Sometimes I was saying, I don't like when people touch my hair, please don't touch my hair. And I was seeing the face of the person becoming like, oops, sorry, I mean, okay. And I was like feeling so bad to being hurt and hurting back the person in front of me. And I realized they don't always come from a mean place. So if I'm mean and if I say something, I become the bad guy. I don't want to be the bad guy. And if I don't say anything, I go home and I feel like I didn't stood for myself. I didn't express myself. I didn't say that it was not okay. So I always struggle with that, and I realized what is for me the best way to handle those situations, whether it's someone touching your hair on the street, someone commenting on your appearance on social media, or whatever. I will take two examples that will uh, be a little bit of general what can happen. And I really think this is the best way to deal with those situations. So let's take two examples. The first example will be if you are a fitness influencer, for example, influencer in general, and people comment on your videos that, oh, you have so much belly for someone who do so much abs all day. Random comments that I saw in some other girls' pages. And the second example will be this example of someone touching your hair or your skin and making a comment randomly on the street like, "Oh, your skin is so dry." First, don't touch me. And don't comment on my appearance. That's what we want to tell them, okay? But if you say that, you become the bad guy. It doesn't change anything. You still have your inner critic telling you that you see, everyone can see that your skin is dry or that your hair are dry or this and that. And it's not helping. So what can you do? In the first example, let's say you're a fitness influencer, you are showing some fitness video and you are doing some abs video, but your belly is just normal, it's doing its thing, and some days you are maybe bloated or maybe you're just shaped like that, whatever. First, what we said, it's normal to feel hurt. Your body is being scrutinized, you feel the pressure to be perfect, people comment on some things that you think are flaws about you, and you just want to drop all of it. Like, why am I giving my time, energy to create video for you guys? For the little amount of money that YouTube actually pays me? For you to criticize and comment on my appearance? It's totally normal first reaction inside of you. It's totally valid and allowed to feel that hurt, to feel pain, to feel disgusted by those people, to feel anger, to want to throw everything away and stop everything, but not come back to, wow, something in me is triggering other people who normally you can see under my videos, don't comment. Normal people don't comment because it takes an extra effort to, to come and comment something. It takes extra effort. No one wants to make extra effort. So they are making extra effort in a world where no one wants to make extra effort just because something in you is triggering them. And what they are telling you in that moment and why they are doing that in that moment, it's mostly because it's creating into them the fear that if she cannot achieve the perfect body with all that she does, I am doomed. She is a fitness influencer. She does this for a living. She does this all day. And she even doesn't have my imaginary perfect body. If she cannot reach it, she's threatening my illusion that I can reach it. She's even threatening my illusion that perfection is attainable. And I cannot even think about it. I cannot even accept it. So I will comment. I will say something. This is on her. This is not on me. This is her. She's eating too much chocolate, I'm sure. She's not making enough effort, I'm sure. She's pretending to be fitness influencer, but actually she's not, I'm sure. Because I refuse to believe that perfection is not attainable. I refuse to believe that I am doomed. I refuse to believe that I will never have my perfect body. And by the way, the more comments you receive, the more people criticize, and the more you can understand that this is a common collective wound. And this is the moment where you can shift your mindset into, I know I'm hurt, but actually they are just fearful. All I'm hearing is just fear. And this is a path for me. This is an opportunity for me to step into my leadership. The sheep are scared. I can be inside of them like a sheep, also scared, and everyone is scared of everyone, or I can step away and become the leader. Turn hate into service. Shift from attack to mirror. And for example, create content about the wound. Understand that people are scared to not reaching perfection. Make content about that. People are scared to never have abs. People are scared to having to make too much effort. Make content about that. Step into your leader position if that's something that you want. This is an opportunity for you. Okay, second example. If someone touch you on the street or randomly at a party at someone's place in real life, okay, we are not now online comments, we are in real life. Someone is making a comment to you and touching you, for example, touching your skin, touching your hair, touching your arms. Oh, you have big arms. Oh, you have big arms. Okay, something like this happens. Let's say they touch your hair and they say, oh, your hair are wild. Your hair are so wild. I've never seen some so wild hair. Oh my God. It hurts. I know it hurts. Breathe in. You're allowed to be hurt. Breathe in, breathe out, try to smile. Remind yourself this is fear from them. And how powerful are your hair so that people actually want to touch them, so that people actually want to comment on them, so that people actually want to spend time, energy, more effort to talking about them. Rest into knowing that your presence, your appearance, yourself, without even doing anything, just existing, you are triggering people around you. Okay, now you are better. After that, what's happening? Why is she doing this? She's not mean. She's not trying to be mean, even though it comes out like this. She is just showing you her own fears and insecurity around maybe what's different. Maybe she learned that she needs to always be conform to exist, to be accepted, to be loved, whatever. And she's seeing something different that you carry so well, and she cannot accept that. Why she is not allowed to be wild and different her entire life, and you come here in front of her with your wild hair and allowed to be like this, and no one will tell you anything. She will be the one to tell you something. She cannot accept that. I'm saying she, but it can be a he. Sometimes a he. He cannot accept that. How she is allowed to be so wild and free and no one is telling her anything. Everyone is looking at her like she's so beautiful and I am not allowed since childhood. I'm repressing all of my wildness. And she's coming here showing me that I never had to repress anything in the first place. I cannot see that. So I will come and touch and make some comments just to feel better about myself. Because I refuse to see that I've spent my entire life trying to disappear into the mold just for now seeing some people out of the mold, super happy, super pretty. No way, no. This is sponge hair. I don't want. I don't want to be different. No one asks you. If you want it, you can be. If you don't, it's okay. Okay, you're triggering that fear inside of that person. Your existence is triggering her illusions that if she bury her differences enough, she will be accepted. And you leave her with no excuse anymore to keep hiding herself. But after some time, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, it's hard to realize. It's a hard pill to swallow. It's easier to make a comment. It's easier to tear the other person's down. So realize that this is not okay. And you are allowed sometimes to just say, you know what, I don't want to be the bigger person. I don't like when people touch my hair. Please don't touch my hair anymore. You are totally allowed to just say that. But for being the person who said that so many times, I can tell you, I felt like shit when I came home each time. And I was thinking it over and over again, like, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Or maybe this person didn't mean bad and I overreacted, or maybe this and that. It never made me feel better. So take what she said, and if she used the word, your hair are so wild, for example, you understand exactly her deep desire to express something that she repressed, her wildness. And so what you can do is to touch anything on her, her scarf, her own hair, her pullover, her earrings, whatever. Touch something, give her back the gesture, not in a bad, mean way, like, don't grab her hair like trying to kick her or something, okay? And then you will say, this Cora. Cora told me to do that. Just touch. Just touch. Give her back the touch. And say something like, yeah, wild is cool, right? And seeing the hearings that you carry, I can see in you that you also have that wild side. We know each other. Okay, have a good day. Bye. Touch her scarf. Yes, wild is cool, and I know you understand me. I've seen your scarf. I love it. It's so wild too. Okay, bye. End the conversation. You're not here to become her friend, okay? You just give her back what belongs to her. You recognize that this is her fear. This does not belong to me. This is her fear. You remind your own brain that wild is cool. So when she gave you that word, it sounded in your brain like an insult because of your inner critic. So maybe you understood wild like wild is dry and wild is different and wild is not good. So first sentence you reprogram for yourself. Yeah, wild is cool, right? Even if someone said, oh, your hair like a sponge. Yeah, sponge is cool, right? I reprogram from my own mind. Not everyone gets to have spongy hair, you know? Not everyone gets to have spongy white hair. So first sentence, you just reprogram for yourself. Oh, you have so big arms. Your arms are so big. Yeah, big is cool, right? Some people go to the gym all their life trying to have big arms. Honestly. Yeah, big is cool, right? First sentence, you just reprogram for yourself. And if the word is really insulting, you are also allowed to say no. I don't know, someone saying, your arms are so ugly, but no one will say in your face like this. But even if someone was telling you your arms are so ugly, in that case, you don't need to reprogram anything. No, my arms are not ugly. Please get out. Don't even allow this in your space, okay? This is another level. We are not even talking about that here. We are talking about people projecting their fears and making some like passive aggressive comments. So, first sentence you reprogram for yourself. Yeah, big is cool, right? Yeah, wide is cool, right? And then second sentence you give them back their energy to show to your own system that this doesn't belong to me. This does belong to her. This belongs to her. So you touch her because she gave you a touch. If she gave you another thing, you give her what she gave you. It's like really in that sense that someone gave you a gift and you give it back. Here, your gift back. I don't want it. It belongs to you. Okay, so if the gesture was a touch, you touch back. And you touch and you just give the person what she repressed. You give her back what she repressed. So, oh, wild is cool, right? I'm seeing your scarf. Very nice scarf, very wild also. I know we understand each other. I love it. Have a good day. Bye. And that's it. You go feeling empowered because you were the bigger person. It didn't cost you your peace. You reprogrammed for your own brain that actually you are cool and people noticed you. And you gave to someone else something that she repressed, so you feel good about it. It feels balanced. And you gave her back what belonged to her or he. And you go home light as a feather because you don't carry anything on your shoulder. And we know that carrying something on our shoulders is pushing our shoulders up with time and creating some very big double chin and degrading your full face. Okay, so we don't want to carry anything on our shoulders. We want to relax all of that, and for that reason, we give back what doesn't belong to us. I hope those two examples helped you. If you have another example, put it in the comments and I will tell you exactly how to handle it. Babe, you got this. See you in the next one.